Yesterday, I dug into Nagasaki's quintessential Turkish rice. A wild mix of omelette, spaghetti, meatball, croquette, and pilaf. Like somebody randomly tossed a bunch of Western dishes together and called it lunch. It's like as if American, Italian, Turkish, they're all the same thing. You wouldn't expect it to work. It doesn't. Not really. But the dish points to a deeper history, an opening of the door to the West. Right here, in this coastal port of Nagasaki. I'm staying in Minamiyame, this residential area in South Nagasaki. A stepped enclave with footpaths leading up the mountain, ensuring that every house gets a view over the port. Among the local inhabitants is this band of street cats. The human residents treat them well. They're fed, clean, happy. That little V cut in their ear means they're registered, and I've been hanging out with them every day. Further up the slope is Mount Nabekumori Observatory, and a view that's hard to beat. Nagasaki's port, harbour, the city, all hemmed in by mountains, white, green and blue. It may well be my favourite view in all of Japan. Best cue the postcard asset then. I walk north to the old European settlement, where Thomas Glover's house sits. Thomas Glover, a Scottish merchant, helped modernise Japan, brought in steam engines, dabbled in a bit of arms importing. I wasn't sure how the locals would feel about him, because I myself had mixed feelings. But after visiting Glover Garden, you get the sense that he loved Japan, and the Japanese, they respected him, which is no mean feat in 19th century Japan. This area, adorned with Western-style homes, but built using Japanese methods, includes the old Gyutai restaurant, started by Jukichi Kusano, the first Japanese chef to introduce Western-style cuisine to Japan. This is his first restaurant. By the time of his death in 1866, he had branches in Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe. Heading back down the mountain is Glover Slope. It's like stumbling into a tiny European village, cobblestones and a church at the top of the hill. As a treaty port, Nagasaki developed this unique foreign interaction in a time where most of Japan was closed off to outsiders. In addition to the British Glover Garden, there was a Dutch slope and a Chinese settlement within the city. Minamiyame, it's almost perfect. I love it, but man, those steps are a workout. I'm pondering that and Europe's influence on the city as I play with the cats and as night rolls in. Then my stomach starts calling me down the slope, through Chinatown, and toward the nightlife district. It calls me all the way into an izakaya. Good job, stomach. Tucker, it's dinner time.
So, another day, another izakaya, and now I'm in Nagasaki. Very happy to be here, and first impressions, I love this city. It's very rugged and mountainous, and it's just got a really cool east meets west vibe. This izakaya is very interesting for me because they've got regional specialties here. There's things on the menu that I've never seen before. And I'm gonna start at the front with this chicken, judori no sumiyaki. It's like cooked in a net over charcoal, and they cover it in chicken fat, so it gets this kind of smoky, burnt outer, just like that. Look. That is just skin. It comes with this delicious yuzu pepper on the side. So let's try this. That is completely delicious. Really nice and salty, and the skin is just grilled to perfection, so it goes kind of crispy. And let me dip it in this red sauce. Is it a chili sauce? Not too sure, let's find out. The chicken has a toughness to it. So that red sauce is like a spicy vinegar, kind of got sriracha vibes. Next, it's a sausage. It looks like salami. So charcoal grilled unzen ham, a specialty of the Nagasaki prefecture. So it's local meat, and I'm assuming it's inspired by European influences. Let's try it. Really nice porky vibes going on there. Not a strong flavor, but very succulent, clearly full of fat. And I'm gonna load it up with this grainy mustard on the side. It's grainy mustard, but it's got a vinegar hint as well. Super simple, but super delicious. Very much in the European sphere of influence here, and I'm absolutely loving that. but this next one is very Japanese. So by very Japanese, I mean it's got natto in here, in this case black natto, and it's got raw egg, okra, cucumber, sesame seeds, and raw fish. And I'm just mixing all of that together. Now I used Google Translate on the menu and it came out as black natto bomb. So look at that, the slimy natto. You need a close-up, don't you? So it's a real mixture. Caught it. Super salty and then yolky. It's really delicious. Let me try this again. I'm just gonna pop it onto here. I'm gonna wrap it up and then pop it in. It has a richness and a complexity of flavor, but it's sweet. It's just balanced and it's a really nice dish and it's running all over my hands. Now, if I think about it, when I was growing up, I struggled a little bit with okra, and the reason is because of the stringiness of it. And then years later, when I was introduced to natto, well, that was even more stringy. So to have a dish with both of them in there, strings attached, I could see how this could be challenging. But as soon as I taste the flavor, that is a winner. Alright, so I'm finishing with two more seafood dishes. I've got this sable fish here. It's called grilled sable fish with mirin. And I got it because on the menu, there's a picture of it and it looked like miso black cod. So I'm sure this won't be the same as miso black cod, but I'm very interested. So mirin, sable fish, let's try. That's miso black cod. So thank you Grok3 for all of your help today. And sable fish is known as black cod. I've had it at Nobu and I've had it at Tsukaya, and it costs a fortune in Australia. Over here it's like 11 bucks. That is melting, buttery, absolutely divine dish. Skin as well, wonderful, wonderful stuff. And now to something slightly more challenging. It's shishamo smelt with roe. So I'll give that a dash of lemon. I have a feeling you just bite into it. So plenty of roe inside, and there's a bitterness about it. But you get that when you're biting through fish head. Oily, grilled, and that kind of butteriness of the roe. So an interesting dish. If you're into eating whole sardines, or whole pilchards or something like that, I think this wouldn't be too much of a challenge. The eggs inside, they don't have a strong flavor, just to kind of give it a butteriness. So all in all, delicious meal. Again, miso black cod on another level. It's amazing.
After 2 awesome days in Nagasaki, I decide to stay another. There's just too much history here, and I'm not done. Not by a stretch. Next episode, I'm exploring Dejima, the old Dutch island, and checking out how Chinese flavors have shaped Nagasaki's food scene. Don't worry, my fold is ready to roll again soon. Want to keep up? Do your thing, and let's see more of Nagasaki together.